Okay, it's time. We're going to begin. Welcome to Phase 3 of the 2024 Senior Geography B North-South Foundation Finals. First off, congratulations to the 10 participants here, as well as everyone who participated today. I'll add that the scores were very tight, especially for those last few spots. So there was some really tough competition today. So great job to you and to everybody else. So before we begin, I'll read off some rules. The first of those rules will sound familiar from Phase 1 and 2. Then I will say some more about how Phase 3 is going to be conducted. And this will be a little different than what some of you might have been used to in the past. For those of you who were here last year and watched the Senior Phase 3 last year, it will be the same as that. So first, for the general rules. Remember to use proper geographic terminology when answering the questions. When answering questions regarding India, you may need to use the modern name when required. For instance, Bengaluru instead of Bangalore. Remember that the National Geographic Society recognizes 7 continents and 5 oceans: the Pacific, Indian, Atlantic, Southern, and Arctic. Remember to not use Holland as a synonym for the country of the Netherlands. And when referring to the UK as a country, use the terms United Kingdom, UK, or the full name United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Answers such as England, Scotland, and Wales for the country will be marked incorrect unless the answer requires these. You are allowed to use those terms only when referring to regions within the United Kingdom. You're welcome to pass, but a pass will be awarded 0 points. So I strongly advise everybody to take a guess, even if they don't know. If you don't know how to say the name, well, you're not going to be verbally saying anything. There's no incorrect spellings are not penalized when you're writing down, so don't worry about that. If you answer incorrectly, the correct response will be given, and then we will move on to the next question. You will not be penalized for incorrect, well, you won't be pronouncing, you'll be writing, so that doesn't apply either. If a question asks for the largest city without any other information, please note that this by default means the largest in terms of population. For instance, which is the largest city, Los Angeles or Jacksonville? The answer there would be Los Angeles. If the question requires largest by area, the question will say so. For instance, which is the largest city by area, Los Angeles or Jacksonville? The answer there would be Jacksonville. However, very rarely will you find a question that asks for the largest city by area. As far as cities are concerned, we're more interested in population. If the question asks for the largest state or largest country or continent, and it denotes largest by area by default. Note that the default is different from the previous case. For instance, which is the largest state, Alaska or Michigan? That would be Alaska. If a question wants to know what the largest state by population is, this will be explicitly specified in the question. For example, which is the largest state by population, Nebraska or California? Answer there would be California. In these cases, however, the term populous will be used more often than not. For instance, which is more populous, Nebraska or California? So, as you all know, the 10 contestants here in Phase 3 were determined based on cumulative scores from Phase 1 and Phase 2. So the 30 questions in Phase 1 plus the 3 questions in Phase 2. The 7 tiebreaker rules were applied if there were potential ties, though there were not this year. Phase 3, and this is a part where you probably should listen up if you're not familiar with the rules, as this is different from many previous North-South competitions, though the same as last year. Phase 3 consists of 2 sub-phases. The semifinal round, which is used to determine the top 3 championship finalists, and the championship round, which is used to determine the rankings of the top 3 participants. Phase 3 semifinal rounds will include exactly 8 rounds worth a total of 40 points. Each round is a common question worth a maximum of 5 points with progressively easier clues. Participants will have a chance to lock in their answer after each clue, after which time answers cannot be changed. Answers locked in after fewer clues are worth more points if correct. Here's a more detailed explanation. Participants will be asked to identify an answer based on clues. There will be 5 clues, and you'll have 12 seconds to answer after each clue. A correct answer after the first clue will fetch 5 points. After the second clue will fetch 4 points, and so on down to the 5th clue, which will fetch only a single point. It is up to the participants if they would like to take a risk before answering after each clue. A participant will have only one opportunity to answer. So if you answer for 5 points, you can't say, oh, I now know it for 3 points, I want to change your answer. That's not allowed. Any attempt to change an answer which has already been locked in or write an incorrect point value next to an answer will result in automatic disqualification. And this is also the related to you have to be able to see the scores, since whether you want to take a risk or not sort of depends on where you might stand in the current standings. So you will be able to see a running total of the scores throughout phase 3. Because questions are common to all participants, participants will only show the written answer and orally respond once all 5 of the clues have been read. Scores are tallied at the end of each round. The laptop judge will display the scores after each round on the screen and actually continuously throughout the competition. After 8 rounds, the top 3 go to a clean slate championship. If after 8 rounds there are ties, the contest to determine the top 3 will continue in a single elimination sudden death style. Participants will be given common questions to answer until the tie is broken. No, those who have already qualified unquestionably after 8 rounds would not participate in such a tiebreaker. And that only applies amongst the tied participants, of course. Once we get to the championship round, the top 3 will compete in that round, which is single elimination. All questions in the championship round will be only in a common question format. And we'll explain that a little bit more before we begin the championship round. So, to clarify earlier about the 8 rounds in phase 3, I mentioned locking in an answer, and that will consist of you writing the name of or whatever the answer is along with the point value that you're locking it in for. So if the answer was Russia for 5 points, you would write Russia 5 on your board, and then you would put it face down and raise your hand. And once you put it face down and raise your hand, the judges will make a note of that you would lock in for 5 points. Same thing for lower point values. Yes.
Raise our hand.
Yes, you should raise your hand as well. And we are going to do a practice question too. Yes.
And so in the end, it said we have to speak orally.
So do not read your answer orally until all the clues have been read.
Okay.
So
You will be called.
we will call you. So if you lock in for 5, you're not going to read it until all the clues have been read, since other people should not be able to hear your score in advance.
Yeah.
Right. Any other questions? And please feel free to ask, as this is new to many of us.
So will there be a microphone stand one of the rounds, so we have to come and say our answers, all those types of questions?
There are none of those. They're all common questions.
Okay.
And you will answer right at your seat.
Yes.
And just before we start, just go around with your name and so that, name, just.
Are we going to pass the microphone around?
Yes, just a
Okay.
mini introduction, and so that also we know you are all sitting row and attendance is also fine, and we know where everybody is sitting. So,
Why don't we do that now?
Right, so
Okay.
just to reiterate how this point system works, whoever's locked in your points for 5, you have to put your pens down on the floor. You understand?
Yes.
And have your boards towards your chest so that it's locked, and we know that there's no more writing. And the same thing after 4, if you're attempting after 4, put your pens down. The pens should no longer be with you once you've written something for your response.
they can put even the board down.
Yeah, but like street students.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah, it's up to you.
yeah,
It's
I feel like
Let's go
It can
one.
be- you can put it
it's
face
just too
down.
much lifting it up and showing it and all those things, so
Okay,
it just Having it close, you don't have
Okay.
to touch it to your chest, just
Okay.
keep it away from you.
What if multiple people lock the answer at the same time? Which order you go?
There's no order.
There's no order,
There's
so
no order.
the other
We're
thing,
going in the same order that we asked them to respond. This is disclosed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After all the timers are done is when the mic goes around and they give their responses. But we know what point value system that we are locked in.
okay, one more thing to note, this is not a buzzer style competition.
Right.
So everybody can get points no matter what other people are locking in for. So if someone locks in and gets it for 5, you still can get it for 4 or 3 or 2. It's not about who can answer the fastest and only one. No, all 10 of you can score on the same question.
Yeah, I have a small concern. It's much easier to put the board down than the pen down because the pen rolls down. And it's much harder to hold the board.
Each of you have a chair next to you. You can put your board over there. That's fine.
That's true. You're right.
Right?
Yeah, you had a chair, just put it there.
So everybody to your left. The chair next to you on
Yeah.
the left is where you put your board and your pen down.
Yeah, that's right.
Non-facing.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Keep that chair next to you. You guys understand?
I will get you a check.
Okay.
Okay.
If we do the trial round, I think that would be better.
Yeah, we'll do the trial round now. And before that, can you go over your names and mini introduction, please? Starting, go in this order. Yeah. And badminton.
All right. Hi, I'm Maya, SGB 002. I don't really know what to say. I kind of like geography, not really.
Okay, that's good, that's good.
Hi, I'm Namanem, SGB 003, and I like geography.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Shankar, SGB 016. I also really like geography.
Hi, my name is Havish, SGB 025, and I'm from Indiana.
My name is Dhruv Subramanian. I'm SGB 026, and I don't know, geography's pretty good, I guess.
My name is Samanyu Manoj, and I'm SGB 028, and I like geography.
I'm Abhay Naidu. My number is SGB 038, and I like geography.
I'm Akshay, and my number is 040.
Is the mic working?
Yeah.
Speak a little bit.
I'm Akshay, and my number is 040, and I really like geography.
Hi, my name is Rishik. I'm SGB 046, and I also really like geography.
Hello, my name is Siddhant. I am SGB 052, and I have done geography since I was a toddler, so like 2 or 3 years old, and I'm from Connecticut.
All right, very good.
Right.
Okay. Sunil.
Okay, so we're going to do a practice question now. The results of this question will not be scored. Remember to lock in your answer, put your pen and board face down on the chair to your
Yeah,
left,
that is the
and
practice.
also
This is the
raise
practice.
your hand.
Yeah.
And I'll also add, don't just write the answer, write the point value that you are locking it in for.
I don't know if we give them that power. I don't know if we give them that, like they can write any value.
Well, that's why we have the
No,
tracker.
we are
Myself.
going to, we have.
Right.
Yeah, they cannot, yeah.
In fact, we will practice that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck, everybody.
Thank you very much.
All right. So first one is a practice round.
Okay, so we will
listen carefully.
now begin with a practice question. We do not have a PowerPoint for this, though we will have a PowerPoint for the actual questions.
No,
It
it's
does
not
not
scored.
count. This is not
Practice.
scored.
Okay, also, all the questions will be displayed on the
Yes.
board, right?
Yeah, except for the practice, but normally they will, yeah. Okay, here's the practice question. Okay. In this question, we are looking for the name of a physiographic region in the United States. For 5 points, this low-lying region stretches north from the Calapooya Mountains about 150 miles.
Okay, time is up.
And no one has
For
locked
5
in.
points.
No one is locked in.
So no 5 point. Sorry.
Okay, next clue for all participants. For 4 points, although it comprises just a small fraction of a western state's land area, this region contains about 70% of that state's population. Okay, no locks in, so we'll go to the next clue. For 3 points, this region includes the cities of Corvallis and Eugene.
Okay,
I'm still writing.
no, that's not.
You're done.
You're
You
done.
can't
So the
still,
timer is gone.
Right, that's done. So make sure you
You
put
don't
it.
have to erase it, if we can understand what you
Yeah.
wrote, then. it's
Okay, a lot of people didn't follow what.
lots of people didn't follow.
Yeah.
Has to be, boards have to be on your left.
fine. Yeah, as soon as the timer is done.
Yeah, those who are done, okay, those who are done, others haven't written.
So 1 second.
I
So you,
forgot to write that microphone.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
Now you
next
know,
time-
yeah.
Now you know, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
he did
so-
not, 1 second, Sunil, he did not finish writing. So would that be something that he locks in at 3 or would he continue into 2?
He would have to
If you start
continue into
writing-
2.
Yeah, you had to continue.
Or do we
But
just
if
say
he
he's
didn't
at
put his
3?
board down,
Did you put the points?
he was still writing. So clarify that.
Okay, I
'Cause-
think that if you write, we have to consider that they are
For
locking.
that one, yeah.
Okay, if you
Yeah.
write it, it's locked in.
Yeah,
That's
because
okay.
that would be the equivalent of us
I'm
saying.
I forgot to write the point.
No, that's fine.
That's
for
fine,
next
that's fine, that's
That's
why
why
it's
this
a
is a
practice.
practice, right?
If you write, you are locking it. You need to write 3 and write your answer.
Okay, so who's locked in? We have number 3, Naman,
Right.
for 3. Number
Say
6,
your badge numbers. The kids who have your hands up, say your badge
Oh,
numbers.
3.
Okay,
Okay, 3 Naman.
16, 016.
okay.
okay,
STB028.
02,
2A, 28,
next,
040.
040, yeah,
Akshay,
yeah.
046.
046 Rishi.
52.
52,
52 Siddharth.
okay.
okay. Now for the remaining contestants, we'll go to the next clue. For 2 points, this region was the terminus of the Oregon Trail.
Okay, you're done.
Okay,
Okay. So,
who is locked in for 2?
okay,
002.
002, Maya.
002. 025.
026.
Or 028.
Okay,
Okay,
that's everybody, I think.
Here.
okay.
I know, with
Yeah,
everybody.
But I want to see, okay, so now let's say we say, okay, so
Show
now
your board.
let them-
Now show your board.
Everybody is done, so show your board, okay.
Okay, so then he will give you the right answer, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, make sure you write your points, but we also have it over here.
Yeah.
So then the mic will come to you guys and you will be able to read out the answer so we have it recorded.
Yeah, so first thing is who did not write the point, so they should not be doing that, so.
Yeah, make sure
That's
you
not
write the
okay.
points.
All right.
Okay?
And also, by the timer rings, your whiteboard and everything should be in the next thing to your left. Like, you guys can't keep writing. Like, it's okay if you don't finish what you're writing. We can understand what you're trying to say.
Okay?
Yeah, I would really start by giving your points, okay?
Yeah.
So are you saying if the timer runs, we have to stop?
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
If you're writing, you have to put it
Yeah,
to the left.
but what if we don't?
That's fine, then
It's
you
okay.
can.
You have to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Whether you understood or not, there's things here to see, you have to stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't get it in time, you don't get it in time.
You don't get
It's part of the competition.
Yeah.
Okay, erase, get started.
Yeah, always start by writing your point, okay, locked in point. I would rather say 3 kilometers better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
give the answer.
yes, the answer is the Willamette Valley.
Yeah.
Everybody is safe? So just make sure you're not peeking at the boards next to you, because I did see that. And I will call out the kids who are doing that. So, just make sure we don't disqualify you because of that. Everybody understand? Okay. Good luck, everybody. Good luck.
I'm not teaching.
Okay, ready
Yeah.
to begin?
If you do it as we practice, you will see that it's going to be fun. Okay?
Okay. And as I didn't mention, audio tape recorders, video cameras, phones, and other types of recording devices, including pen, pencil, and paper, are not allowed, though this is being recorded, so there's not really a need for anyone to do that. Unauthorized use of any and all modes of recording may result in a participant or parent being excused from the rest of this phase, and phone should be on mute as a reminder. Okay, good luck to everyone, and we will begin.
Yes, go ahead.
Round 1. In this question, we are looking for the name of a country. For 5 points, Vikings laid siege to this country's capital in 845 AD.
Okay. Did anyone lock for 5?
No one locked in.
Nobody locked.
So we'll go to the next clue. For 4 points, about 70% of this country's electricity is generated by nuclear power, the largest proportion in the world. Raise your hand if you're locked in.
Okay. So,
Say your badge number.
yeah,
No.
03, now on. Right? Okay.
Next. Next. 026. Next.
40 and 46.
Badge number,
Just say your
please.
batch numbers, yeah.
040.
046.
46.
All right, cool.
And that's it. Okay. Next clue. For 3 points, this country is world famous for its cuisine, including dishes such as soufflés and ratatouille.
Okay.
Badge numbers?
That's everyone else.
Everyone else?
That's everyone else.
So everyone for 3 points?
Yeah.
All right.
Hang on.
This one.
Okay. All right.
Reveal?
Reveal.
Reveal.
Yeah. Show it, everyone.
Go ahead.
So,
Good, everybody has the point.
so
Okay,
They're gonna read out.
okay.
read. Should I give the answer first? Probably.
Just let them read it out.
Let them
Read
read
them
it
out,
out
okay.
first.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Badge number 002, France. For 3 points.
Next.
Badge number 00, France 4.
Badge 016, France 3.
Badge number 025, France 4.
Badge number 026, France 4.
Badge number 028, France 3. Badge number 038, France 3.
Batch number 040, Iceland.
What's that?
Iceland.
Badge number 046, France for 4.
Yes. Hello?
52. 52 France.
He says France, yeah.
Okay,
Reveal.
wait, hold on.
Wait, can I try that again?
Sure.
52 France 4. Sorry, 3.
Okay,
So the correct answer is France.
all right. So one person did not get the point, right?
Yeah.
040.
3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 0.
4, 4, 3. 3, 0, 4, 3.
You want me to read it out to you as well, just so that.
I
Got it? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This one doesn't have this. It's not that. It only takes one. What does it do?
Wait, yeah. Wait, I think you can download it and then like, oh, which?
No, but that one's.
What?
It's not letting
Yes.
Yeah, that's
You can tally it, I think you can like tally.
We have tallies here.
Yeah, we're doing it by hand as well, but you guys need to be, you guys just look there, like,
Okay, yeah.
Can you change?
can ask something. That would take a long time. Yeah. We'll just do that.
Okay, just check.
You can also tally it on there, but like, on that.
Yeah. You wanna?
Let's get through a couple of.
If they're all there. I can just do that now, but can you, just check that that's correct?
They had it on.
It's just not something. Yeah. Yeah. We would also need to put the functions to do this.
They had to school.
It's okay, we'll just use that.
Yeah, but.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys just look at that one for now, we're trying to fix it, but,
Okay.
okay. Alright, so now we're ready.
Okay,
What we can do is after each round, we will read the cumulative score.
Yeah. yeah.
right.
So that guy.
You can read out the cumulative scores. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we'll go on to the next round.
Yeah.
Round 2. In this round, each clue will include a visual shown on the screen. In this question, we are looking for the name of the city. For 5 points, the 20-cent coin used in the city at one point depicted a swordfish, as the city was and still is a large exporter of swordfish caught throughout Southeast Asia. No whispering, please.
And no locking for 5 points?
No one locked in. For 4 points, this city's central business district contains many skyscrapers along the shore of Marina Bay.
This is 4. Put your boards next to your chairs.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
raise your hand.
If you're locked in.
So start with your badge numbers.
So we have number two.
Let them
keep
say,
raising-
let them
what's
say
it?
their
Yeah,
badge
just let that
numbers.
say, yeah.
Alright, so 002, 003,
016.
025,
026.
028. 04.
The two of you,
52.
52. 46? No? Okay.
No. Okay, next clue.
No, they just did.
For 3 points, this city's Changi Airport, a major transportation hub, offers nonstop flights to cities in 5 continents.
Okay.
That's the last 2.
Yeah, so raise your hands, people that just said 3, and then say your badge numbers. Yeah, go ahead.
That's 46.
Okay, so we can.
So reveal your
Yeah, show
boards,
us.
give him the mic, and, yeah, go ahead.
I had Singapore. Oh yeah. 002. Singapore for 4 points.
003, Singapore for 4 points.
016, Singapore for 4.
025, Ho Chi Minh City for 4.
026. Singapore for 4.
028, Singapore for 4. 038, Singapore for 3.
040, Macau.
Can you be a little louder, please?
040, Macau.
Okay.
046, Singapore for 3.
52. Singapore 4.
The 3?
4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay. Reveal the answer.
So the correct answer is Singapore.
Sorry.
8, 7, 6,
Just
0,
give us a second. Come.
7.
Yeah.
So you can read the.
Yeah,
You want me to? Or
No, he can do it.
Yeah.
So Maya is 7, Naman is 8, Shankar is 7, Havish is 4, Dhruv is 8, Samanyu is 7, Abhay is 6, Akshay is 0, Rishik is 7, Siddhant is 7.
Just do all of that.
I hope you guys are getting a hang of it. We expect to get a hang of it too.
Yeah, I know the score sheet there
Yeah.
was a glitch, but other than that.
Yeah, we have it.
But he's doing a good job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, round 3. In this question, we are looking for the common name of an animal. For 5 points, this animal, which is called Uturuncu in Quechua, is the namesake of mountains in both Peru and Bolivia. Nobody.
Okay.
For 4 points, this animal is the dominant apex predator in the rainforest of the Osa Peninsula.
You're locking
Yeah,
it.
you have to keep writing.
Raise your hands if you're locked in.
And then say your batch number.
Start with, yes.
002.
Yep,
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
and then 026. That's it, right? Okay.
Okay.
Okay? For 3 points, this animal's coat is usually patterned with rosettes and spots, although melanistic animals can have a black coat.
Raise your hands. Call out your batch numbers in order.
Okay. In order.
You put your board down, right? Raise-
Yeah,
raise your hand. Yeah, you
That's
say your
fine.
batch number.
Next,
025.
next. Yeah,
Yes.
just pay attention to,
Yeah,
like,
what is
whoever the,
Yeah, what's
next,
your batch number?
That is
Zero two eight.
Yeah, thank you.
next,
03.
next,
040.
next,
046.
next,
52.
okay.
That's everybody.
Okay, that's everyone.
Alright, reveal your answers and
I said leopard for 4.
002.
Okay, next,
003 Jaguar for 4.
016 leopard for 3.
next,
025 Jaguar for 3.
next,
026 Jaguar for 4.
next,
028 Panther for 3.
What is that?
Panther, Panther,
Okay.
038 jaguar for 3.
next,
040 Jaguar for 3.
next,
046 jaguar for 3.
next,
can you show your board as to
52 jaguar for 4. Sorry, for 3.
read the answer.
So the correct answer is Jaguar.
Okay. Just mark who are, no, don't, hold on. Hold on. Wait.
Okay.
Okay. Sonia,
Yeah.
let's see who is wrong, incorrect.
Incorrect are 2, 16, and 28.
216.
26.
7, 25, and 7.
No, 26.
25,
216
7,
and
28.
2, and 12. 26 is 12. Seven.
Did you guys erase your boards?
Yes.
Okay, moving.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah, can you read out the cumulative score?
Maya has 7, Naman has 12, Shankar has 7, Nitish has 7, Dhruv has 12, Samanyu has 7, Abhay has 9, Akshay has 3, Rishik has 10, Siddhant has 10.
Thank you. Next.
Okay.
So this is round 4.
This is round 4,
Okay.
and there are 8 total rounds. In this question, we are looking for a marginal sea. For 5 points, a large polynya formed during the winter in this sea in the mid-1970s, but then did not reappear until 2015. Nobody. For 4 points, this polynya was located near Maud Rise. Still no one? For 3 points, explorer Ernest Shackleton's ship, the Endurance, became trapped in ice and sank in the sea in 1915.
Don't look at this board. I think you've seen this.
Okay,
Raise your hands.
now raise hand.
Say your batch numbers.
This is 3 points, right?
Yes, 3 points.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Yo.
Next.
Yeah.
Oh, 026.
You're good.
Okay,
All right, cool.
that's it?
2.1.
Okay. For 2 points, this sea is bounded on the east by Coates Land and the Brent Ice Shelf.
Anybody?
No.
No.
For less 1 point.
For 1 point, this sea is bounded on the west by the Antarctic Peninsula and the Larsen Ice Shelf.
Okay.
That's
Go ahead.
038 for 1 point.
038 for 1 point.
046, 1 point. 52.
Okay, reveal
Ready?
whiteboards.
Go ahead.
I put the Bering Sea for 3 points.
002, right? Okay.
003 Ross C for 3.
Show your whiteboards.
016 Ross C for 3.
025 Barrett C for 3.
026 Barons C for 3.
028 Amundsen C for 3.
What's the?
038 Ross C for 1.
040 Ross C for 3.
046 Weddell C for 1.
52 Rossi for 1.
Okay. Repeat the answer.
Correct answer is the Weddell Sea.
So everything's 0.
Okay.
Should I say? It was the Wells. I doubt we would do something wrong.
You want to read out the
No,
score?
it's correct. It is correct.
Okay, Maya has 7.
So
Naman
this
has
is
12.
only for 3 points.
Shankar has 7. Avish has 7. Dhruv has 12. Samanyu has 7. Abhay has 9. Akshay has 3. Rishik has 11. Siddharth has 10.
Good? Good? Erase and get ready for the next one.
Yeah. What?
Siddharth?
No, yes,
Siddharth
it's
has 10.
10.
You got 3 and 1. Don't be worried about other people's scores.
Yeah.
Worry about yours.
Just give
All
me a
right.
second, just.
Okay, we, second, we are trying to score. Yeah, all answers are correct.
This one?
Do we enter?
Yeah.
If you enter a 7, 6, 1, 1 to 5, 0 to 5.
Okay, cool, sounds good, awesome.
And-
Yeah.
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 Can you get me?
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, we're ready.
Ready? Okay. We'll now go on to round 5. In this question, we are looking for the name of a human-induced environmental process. For 5 points, this process is associated with the change in the density or aerial coverage of xeric vegetation. No, buddy. For 4 points, one of the ways to combat this process is through soil regeneration.
So raise your hands and say
Raise your
your
hands.
numbers.
That number?
002.
Is this 0.3?
4.
Okay. Next.
Next. 0464.
Yeah, yeah.
I will kind of repeat. 0464, 4 points.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, next.
For 3 points, this process is usually driven by a combination of unsustainable agricultural practices and climate change.
Yeah, raise your hands.
Raise your hand.
Yeah, go ahead.
0,
1,
6, 3.
Who else?
Who
As
else?
well, 040.
You 040?
You'd say 04043. So 01643 and 04043.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
For 2 points, an effect of this process is an increase in the frequency of dust storms.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
006.
00342. Okay.
Next. Yeah, you.
Come on.
025.
Okay. 026. Say that again.
026.
026.
Anybody else? No?
Okay.
Okay. Next.
Okay.
For 1 point, semi-arid regions such as the Sahel and Mongolian Plateau are typically most vulnerable to the negative effects of this process.
Yeah, raise your hands.
Raise your hand. Yeah. Okay,
Go ahead.
028.
02841.
038.
038 for 1.
52 for one.
52 for 1. Okay.
Reveal.
Reveal your answer.
002, I put desertification for 4.
003, I put desertification for 2.
016, I put fertilizer runoff for 3.
What is that?
Fertilizer.
Fertilizer.
Okay.
025, I put runoff for 2.
026, I put runoff for 2.
028, I put deserts growing for 1.
What did you put? Deserts.
038, I put desertification for 1.
040, I put desertification for 3.
046, I put desertification for 4.
52, I put desertification for 1.
What did you put?
Desertification for 1 point.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Answer?
Correct answer is desertification.
Okay.
Should I just tell you?
Oh,
28, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
You said Desert Storm.
So, no, right?
No.
Yeah, once he says it.
30 was correct.
38 was correct, yes.
Everybody else was correct.
I think so.
38 was correct.
40.
So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Read out the values.
Maya has 11, Naman has 14, Shankar has 7, Kavish has 7, Dhruv has 12, Samanyu has 7, Abhay has 10, Akshay has 6, Rishik has 15, Siddhant has 11.
Okay.
Wait, 11?
Yeah, 1 from the last one.
Something's up.
10.
Yeah.
Did he call him for 2?
No, actually, this is 1.
Yeah, but this one. And why doesn't it say, oh, it's because you didn't click answer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Oh, strong. Okay.
Oh, correct.
Next is up.
No, desertification would be, not desert storm.
Okay, next one.
Okay, we'll go to round 6. In this question, we are looking for the name of an oceanographic process. For 5 points, the colors on this map show sea surface temperature, with red representing warmer water and blue representing colder water. This oceanographic process is responsible for the tongues of relatively cold surface water along the equator in the Pacific and Atlantic, which are circled.
Okay.
Maya,
Yes, 002.
this is for 5.
That's it.
Next.
For 4 points, this process is ultimately driven by a combination of wind and the Earth's rotation.
Okay, raise your hand. Okay.
016.
What's your point, Valerie?
4 01644.
0264.
02644. Okay.
Anyone else?
Anyone else?
Okay, 3.
Okay.
For 3 points, this process, which is more commonly known to occur along coastlines, is essential for the survival of forage fish such as the Peruvian anchovy.
Raise your hands on badge numbers.
003.
For 3?
Yeah.
Next. Three? Who else? No?
Anyone else?
For 2 points, this process, which is significantly inhibited in the Pacific during El Nino years, is essential for the growth of phytoplankton.
No, okay.
Nobody?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, raise your hand, yeah, go ahead.
025.
025 for 2.
Yeah.
And
Next?
028 for 2.
Okay.
Is that the one?
No.
Okay. For 1 point, at the coast, this process involves wind driving surface water offshore, which forces cold, nutrient-rich water from deeper depths to the surface.
Okay.
So the rest of your three?
Okay, go ahead. 03? Okay, 038 for 1. 046 for 1.
52 for 1.
52 for 1.
I reveal.
I put La Nina for 5.
I put upwelling. 003. I put upwelling for 3.
Next?
I put 016 Coriolis effect for 4.
Next?
025. I put drought for 2.
Next?
I put La Nina for 4, 026.
Nice. Next?
I put sea currents for 2.
What did you put?
Sea currents for 2.
Next?
038. I put upwelling for 1.
Next?
040. I put upwelling for 3.
Next?
046. I put belt current for 1.
What is?
Belt current.
Current for 1.
Okay.
Okay.
52, I put line.
Okay.
1 point.
Okay.
The correct answer is upwelling.
Okay, the answer is up.
For 3.
Hang on.
No. I don't think so. I might.
Someone got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Naman Risha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You didn't get it right?
You said belt.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you for pointing that out.
Oh, so this is.
Wait, I have an oceanographer. How fast did you get?
Oh, my.
He made the question.
So you got it.
So here's what we're gonna try a little bit differently, Sunil. So once they've read their answers and you put the answer over there, those who got it right, just keep your boards up. Okay, it just makes it easier, reduce the confusion for us. Okay? Everybody get it?
Yes.
Just keep your answers up if it matches what this is by the time we record it. Okay? Thank you.
Maya has 11, Naman has 17, Shankar has 7, Avish has 7, Dhruv has 12, Samanyu has 7, Abhay has 11, Akshay has 9, Rishik has 15, and Siddharth has 11.
Okay. 7.
Okay, we'll go on to round 7. In this question, we are looking for the name of a biome. This is one of the terrestrial biome types defined by the World Wildlife Fund in 1998. For 5 points, larch is a type of tree that is dominant in large parts of this biome, particularly in areas of the Eastern Hemisphere.
No, okay.
For 4 points, this is a climate graph characteristic of the biome, with the red line denoting monthly mean temperatures and the blue bars representing monthly average precipitation.
Wait, it's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, hands down. This is 4 points.
002.
Okay.
003. 025.
Anybody else?
Okay.
Okay.
For 3 points, this biome is exclusively found in the Northern Hemisphere.
Okay.
Okay.
016.
Okay.
Next.
046.
046 for 3.
Oh,
But he's here. Just go in order, please.
Yeah.
026. Anybody else? 040? Yeah.
028.
028. 040?
Yeah.
And?
Okay, 002.
We still have 2 more.
16. 1, 2 more. Okay.
Okay. For 2 points, this biome is home to grizzly bears, wolves, and moose.
Zero 38?
Yeah.
For 2 points?
Yeah.
And 52 for 2.
Okay.
all right, reveal.
Okay, so you can, everyone reveal.
Yeah.
0
Everyone reveal, and then should you,
No, wait, let them read it out.
okay.
002, Taiga for 4 points.
003 Taiga for 4 points.
016 Taiga for 3 points.
025 Arctic for 4 points.
026 Taiga for 3 points.
028 Taiga for 3 points.
038 Taiga for 2 points.
040
What is that?
Tundra.
046 Tundra for 3 points.
52 subarctic for 2 points.
Reveal the answer.
And keep, don't, yeah, keep it on.
The correct answer is boreal forest. Taiga is also acceptable.
Those who have tigers, I'll read it out.
Yeah.
002 has it for 4, 3 for 4, 16 for 3, 26 for 3, 28 for 3, 38 for 2. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. 3, 3, 2, 2, 0. Okay. You wanna?
Maya has 15, Naman has 21, Shankar has 10, Avish has 7, Dhruv has 15, Samanyu has 10, Abhay has 13, Akshay has 9, Rishik has 15, and Siddhant has 13.
Wait, does subarctic count?
Oh,
Subarctic is not acceptable.
What was 4 again?
You can see it.
What was 4?
What do you mean?
What was it?
It was water season.
Oh, yeah.
Siddhant,
Did you
Siddhant
get the
has-
last
Siddhant
one?
has 11.
11, okay. So this is the last round? Round
Yes,
8.
this is the last round, and I'll note the top 3 make it to the championship. So make note of where you stand. So,
everyone is aware of the score, right?
okay, so we will go on to the last question. In this round, each clue will include a visual shown on the screen. In this question, we are looking for an island. For 5 points, large waves visible in this satellite image make the island nearly inaccessible by boat from June to September each year.
Raise your hands.
Okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
003 for 5. Yeah.
Yep. 20,
028 for 5.
next,
038 for 5.
next.
046 for 5. 52 for 5.
Okay,
So we have 5 fives?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
next,
For 4 points, the uniquely shaped dragon blood tree is endemic to this island.
anybody?
0 and 6 for 4.
025 for 4.
064. That's it? We have
Yeah.
two more.
For 3 points, by extending the satellite image to the west, we can see Cape Guardafui on the nearest continent to this island.
Anybody? Vishnu?
No. For 2 points, this is the flag of the Mahra Sultanate, which governed the island as part of the Aden Protectorate until the 1960s.
Okay,
Okay.
2? For 2 points?
Yeah.
And 40 for 2 points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Ravi?
Reveal.
Say,
I put Cyprus for 2 points.
next,
Socotra for 5.
next,
Socotra for 5.
go.
I mean, sorry, 4.
Socotra for 4.
Say your back
Socotra.
numbers, please.
26 Socotra for 4.
Next,
28 Socotra for 5.
next,
038 Socotra for 5.
next,
40 Socotra for 2.
next,
046 Socotra for 5.
next.
52 Socotra for 5.
Can I see a board, please? Okay, reveal the answer, Sunil. Hang on, don't do anything to your boards.
Correct answer is Socotra.
Keep it up.
Keep it up, yeah.
We have 003, 16, 25, 26, 28, 38, 40, 46, 52. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have 24, I have 11.
Yeah, he has 11.
Oh.
So as you can see, where your scores are, read it down.
Yeah, Maya has 15, Naman has 26, Shankar has 14, Avish has 11, Dhruv has 19, Samanyu has 15, Abhay has 18, Akshay has 11, Rishik has 20, and Siddhant has 16.
Okay, so we have the top 3.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So the 3 that are moving forward.
Yeah, the 3 that are moving forward would be Naman with 26 points, Dhruv with 19, and Rishik with 20. Congratulations. And congratulations to the other 7. Great job.
So you're almost there. That's happening.
Can you like stretch now?
You can.
Yeah.
Stand up, stretch, and those of you who didn't make it at the top 3, congratulations. You can go back in your seat. Great job. You have to, yeah, if you're done, keep it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Just like.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
When they come back and come and sit.
If it's two.
Okay, in the interest of time and the award ceremony is already started, we're going to start the championship round of the thing. Yeah.
Can all the three sit?
Sit in the front, leave a chair in between. So 002, numbers?
No.
026, group?
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, Nama.
Thank you.
003, 026, 046.
Y'all just switch.
Okay,
Okay,
yep.
so we have a clear-cut top three, so we will go to the championship. And this is single elimination and all common questions. Single elimination, it's a written round. All contestants will be given the same question. In each round, the contestant will have 15 seconds to write down their answer. When time is called, you'll have to put down your writing utensil and show the response to the judges. So we will begin. If one contestant is eliminated before the other two, that contestant would be the third place winner and the other two would continue. If two contestants are eliminated, the remaining contestant would be the champion and the other two would continue to determine second and third place. Yes. Okay, judges, are we ready to?
Yes,
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Wait.
If all three answer incorrectly, you'll all move to the next round. It's just a standard single elimination format. So we can go on.
Follow the same protocol. If you finish, put your boards on your
All same, everything is same.
chair. When the time is called, put it up. When the right answer is shown, if you have the right answer, leave it up. Okay, thanks.
Okay,
Go ahead.
good luck. Although it has the most toxic venom of any species of snake on Earth, the inland taipan is rarely responsible for human fatalities because of its reclusive nature and habitat far from any major settlements. This snake is native to what country in the Southern Hemisphere?
Read it out. This one.
Australia.
Okay.
Australia.
Australia.
Answer.
And it is Australia.
Good job. Moving on.
Oh, wait.
Wanna try another board?
What about just another?
They're all the same. Somewhere. What?
Yeah.
Next.
Okay. Macaronesia, which translates to Islands of the Fortunate in Greek, is a group of archipelagos named for their moderate climate and location. These were some of the few Atlantic islands west of the Strait of Gibraltar known to ancient Europe. Name two of the four archipelagos that comprise Macaronesia.
Okay.
Cabo Verde archipelago and the Canary Islands.
Azores and Madeira Islands.
Canary Islands and the Azores.
So the correct answers are the Canary Islands, the Azores, Madeira, and Cape Verde. So everyone is correct.
No, it's me.
Wait. Hold on.
Madeira's an archipelago and there's an island in the
Was
archipelago.
it
that's
just like
called
one
Madeira.
giant island and then just a tiny?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next.
Am I allowed to?
I'll talk to you about it later. You don't need to challenge, you got it covered.
Yeah. Erase.
We never challenge you. And there's no challenge.
Try the board.
They're all.
Thank you.
Okay.
Minimize conversation.
The canals and wetlands that were part of a once interconnected Lake Xochimilco are the only wild habitat for a species of amphibian endemic to the region. Name this amphibian, which is critically endangered in the wild, but very common in captivity.
Axolotl.
Okay, we have.
Correct answer is axolotls. So that means Rishik, you'll finish in third place. Congratulations.
It's over there.
Okay, so we have the top two, and we're gonna continue.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Yes. In recent years, water has been pumped to compensate for increased groundwater extraction and to maintain the small oasis of Huacachina as a local tourist destination. This oasis, one of the only few in the Americas, is located just a few miles from the limits of what city in southwestern Peru?
Okay.
Ravi?
Arequipa.
The correct answer is Ica, so you're both incorrect.
Moving on. Moving on.
Okay, question number 5. Which city is Cambodia's principal deep water port on the Gulf of Thailand and also a popular tourist destination? Write any name.
Anything.
Ravi? So we have.
And the correct answer is Sihanoukville. So congratulations, Naman will be in first place and Drew for getting second place.
Congratulations, Aman. Great job. Give him a big round of applause. And congratulations with second place, Rishik Kundu. I thought you would chat. Dhruv Subramanian. Congratulations.